And so when you really, really think about it, in a world where everything is becoming digital, in a world where everything is monitored, in a world where everything is seen, okay, we don't have much freedom anymore. And I'm not actually debating that, or I don't see a way to fix that.
Because the AI is going to have more information on us, be better at tracking who we are, and therefore that will result in certain freedoms being restricted. Is that what you're saying?
This is one element of it, okay? If you push that element further, in a very short time, if you've seen Agent, for example, recently, Manos or ChatGPT, there will be a time where, you'll simply not do things yourself anymore, okay? You'll simply go to your AI and say, hey, by the way, I'm going to meet Steven. Can you please, book that for me?
Great.
And it will do absolutely everything. That's great until the moment where it decides to do things that are not motivated only by your well-being, right?
Why would it do that?
Simply because, maybe if I buy a BA ticket instead of an Emirates ticket, some agent is going to make more money than other agents and so on, right? And I wouldn't be able to even catch it up if I hand over completely to an AI. Go a step further. Think about a world where everyone, almost everyone, is on UBI, okay?
What's UBI?
Universal Basic Income. I mean, think about the economics, the E in face RIPs. Think about the economics of a world where we're going to start to see a trillionaire. Before 2030, I can guarantee you that someone will be a trillionaire. I think there are many trillionaires in the world today or there. We just don't know who they are. But there will be a new Elon Musk or Larry Ellison that will become a trillionaire because of AI investments, right? And that trillionaire will have so much money to buy everything. There will be robots and AIs doing everything, and humans will have no jobs.
Do you think there's a real possibility of job displacement over the next 10 years? And the rebuttal to that would be that there's going to be new jobs created in technology.
Absolute crap.
Really?
Of course.
How can you be so sure?
Okay. So again, I am not sure about anything. So let's just be very, very clear. It would be very arrogant, okay, to assume that I know.
You just said it was crap.
My belief is it is 100% crap.
Okay.
Take a job like software developer.
Yeah.
Okay. Emma.love, my new startup, is me, Sanad, another technical engineer, and a lot of AIs. Okay. That startup would have been 350 developers in the past.
I get that. But are you now hiring in other roles because of that? Or as is the case with the steam engine, I can't remember the effect, but you probably know that when coal became cheaper, people were worried that the coal industry would go out of business. But actually what happened is people used more trains. So trains now were used for transport and other things and leisure, whereas before they were just used for cargo.
Yeah.
So there became more use cases and the coal industry exploded. So I'm wondering, with technology, yes, software developers are going to maybe not have as many jobs, but everything's going to be software.
Name me one.
Name you one what?
Job.
That's going to be created?
Yeah. One job that cannot be done by an AI.
Yeah.
Or a robot.
My girlfriend's breathwork retreat business, where she takes groups of women around the world. Her company's called Bali Breathwork.
Yeah, correct.
And there's going to be a greater demand for connection, human connection.
Correct. Keep going.
So
yes.
There's going to be more people doing community events, in real life festivals. I think we're going to see a huge surge in things like
everything that has to do with human connection.
Yeah.
Correct. I'm totally in with that. Okay. What's the percentage of that versus accountant?
It's a much smaller percentage for sure in terms of white collar jobs.
Right. Now, who does she sell to?
People with probably accountants or
Correct. She sells to people who earn money from their jobs.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have two forces happening. One force is there are clear jobs that will be replaced. Video editor is going to be replaced.
Excuse me.
I love
Don't
you
take
guys,
that.
but
Fight
that's as a matter of fact, podcaster is going to be replaced.
No,
not you.
Thank you for coming on today, Mo. It's been great seeing you again.
but the truth is, a lot. So you see, the best at any job will remain. The best software developer, the one that really knows architecture, knows technology, and so on, will stay for a while. Right? And one of the funniest things, I interviewed Max Tedmark, and Max was laughing out loud saying, CEOs are celebrating that they can now get rid of people and have productivity gains and cost reductions because AI can do that job. The one thing they don't think of is AI will replace them too. AGI is going to be better at everything than humans, at everything, including being a CEO, right? And you really have to imagine that there will be a time where most incompetent CEOs will be replaced. Most incompetent, even breathwork, okay? Eventually, there might actually one of two things be happening. One is either part of that job, other than the top breathwork instructors, okay, who are going to gather all of the people that can still afford to pay for a breathwork, class. They're going to be concentrated at the top, and a lot of the bottom is not going to be working for one of two reasons. One is either there is not enough demand because so many people lost their jobs. So when you're on UBI, you cannot tell the government, hey, by the way, pay me a bit more for a breathwork class.
UBI being universal basic income, and the government just gives you money every month.
Correct. And if you really think of freedom and economics, UBI is a very interesting place to be. Because unfortunately, as I said, there's absolutely nothing wrong with AI. There's a lot wrong with the value set of humanity at the age of the rise of the machines, right? And the biggest value set of humanity is capitalism today. And capitalism is all about what? Labor arbitrage.
What does that mean?